Hey Virgos, welcome to your weekly love reading, December 3rd to the 9th. Oh, sorry, I don't know what's up with my voice. It's been like this for a little while. Excuse me. For those of you who do not know, I do have my Patreon page up, so go ahead and check that out. Uploads are updated, but I have a lot more to finish uploading. I'm sure you've noticed my patrons. Shout out to all my patrons, by the way. Thank you guys for the support. For those of you who already know the intro, already know what's up, go ahead and fast forward to about 2 minutes in, okay? So for those of you new to tarot or new to my channel, please know that these are very general readings for the sign of Virgo, so Moon, Rising, and Venus. Because these are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Messages come through for those who need to hear them. So sometimes that's not the major collective. Sometimes that's not you. Sometimes it is you. All right. So if it resonates, please let me know. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Sorry, guys. It just wasn't your week for my channel. There are plenty of great YouTube readers on here, but, you know, always stick around and check back in with me every week because sometimes we get different stories for different groups. So you never know when it's your week. Okay. Also, don't try to make it fit. You know what I mean? Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't try to make a story fit because you want it to be your story. You know what I mean? We are working with energy, so messages can pertain to you or your partner or someone in your immediate environment that you interact with on a very regular basis. Readings can always go vice versa, so please always keep that in mind as well. Also, don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. Nothing's gender specific. Everyone has masculine energy and everyone has feminine energy. Okay. All right. Now let's get started, Virgos. So in the pre-shuffle, I saw the world in reverse. Unfortunately, I was just getting the sense of... I mean, definitely a cycle needs to be closed out. That goes without saying. But definitely an issue of like recurring problems in relationships, but not like something small, like something that's like almost a deal breaker that kind of keeps coming back up over and over and over and over again. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? One more. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Okay. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Oh, oops. Then we got a peeker. Hold on a second. Come on. I know I saw it. I think it was a 3 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Oh, 10 of Wands. Oh, but it's in reverse. It's a good sign, Virgos. Don't worry. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Oh. Wasn't expecting that from my Virgos. Man, this is going to be a rough week for a lot of people. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Almost every reading I've done, it just seems like it's the week of the confession. The week of the confession, the week of coming clean. It's very annoying, to be honest with you. It's just like, God, can anyone have like a easygoing week here? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's funny. 3 of Wands and 3 of Wands came out. So we have 8 cards. So it's going to be a little long. So bear with me. Overall energy, we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I just heard getting out, like get out. I feel like someone's having a lot of trouble. Oh yeah, someone's having a lot of trouble finding their ground. I don't know why. I just keep getting the sense like someone just feels like they're drowning. Metaphorically, not physically. They can't find their way to calmer waters. They can't find their peace. They can't find their way to peace right now. And I keep getting the feeling of like, I can't keep myself on my feet. I can't hold myself above water. It's like, that's the feeling I'm getting here. So we have 10 of Wands in reverse. And then these 2 cards came out. 7 of Swords with the 3 of Wands. I've never seen this combination. Waiting for trickery. like just waiting for the shit to go down. It's interesting. We have 8 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, Ace of Swords upright, and then we have 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see what's up. So this 10 of Wands in reverse, this tells me someone is trying really hard to let their burdens go. But like I said, I still get this overall sense of like someone just can't find their footing right now. But letting burdens go, which is really, really good. But then we have this 3 of Wands with 7 of Swords situation. So we'll look into this right now. I gotta check out what this 7 of Swords is about. It's definitely someone anticipating, waiting, just like knowing something's gonna happen. Clarify 7 of Swords for my Virgos in love. Clarify 7 of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify 7 of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify 7 of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify 7 of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Yeah, there's intuition here. Clarify 7 of Swords. Clarify 7 of Swords. Okay, this is weird. Some of you are literally waiting and hoping and knowing that like someone's gonna fuck up and do something manipulative, but you're kind of excited about it. Like you're waiting for someone to fuck up. Clarify 7 of Swords. Clarify 7 of Swords. Is it so you can like call them out? Like clarify 7 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords is clarified overall as an overall energy of Queen of Swords in reverse. This is Libra energy. Could also be Aquarius or Gemini or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is like someone cutting shit out. So, oh, okay, okay. So Virgos, you're kind of looking forward. You've invested in some things and you're waiting for good stuff to come back to you. And you're cutting out the manipulative manipulative stuff in your life. This definitely is pertaining. Okay. So for a couple of my Virgos, this is pertaining to an individual. Other Virgos, it's actually relating to behavior, habits, vices, which is good. And maybe you guys are just getting a head start on your New Year's resolution. I'm definitely sensing that, which is good. It feels like spring cleaning, like house cleaning. To clarify the 7 of Swords, we have the Fool in reverse. A lot of readers, that's the Aries card. For me, it's not. We have the High Priestess. This is Piscean energy, and for me, it's also Gemini. We have the 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Page of Wands. So, y'all heard that too, right? I was like, oh, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, but no, this is good. Cutting out vices, cutting out a person that is just manipulative and deceptive. And that's what this line tells me. It's like someone knows and is hoping, and is hoping that someone acts a little foolish here. So they can cut this out. So they can cut this person out or this situation out. It's very interesting. It's very funny. But it's also relating to the vices, like knowing that, like, you know, that you're not really, being the healthiest individual. And we've all been there. We've all been there. It's also the holidays. So everyone's kind of in their vices right now, typically. This is also saying, like, acting really risky. So maybe you've engaging in some high risk behavior, maybe doing some drinking. Either way, it's like there's a knowing here that something is not quite right, okay? And kind of looking into that and filling yourself with self-love in order to cut that out. It could also be self-sabotage, like self-deceptive behavior, self-destructive behavior. I mean, that's, so indicative of the 7 of Wands. So that's kind of good. That's really good. And then with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Wands, this is, for those of you waiting for someone to fuck up just so you could cut them out, you're going to tell them you really missed out. You really, really missed out on this opportunity. Some of you are cutting vices out because you found out that you've missed out on some stuff because of these vices. And, you know, to each their own. Maybe your friends are giving you a hard time because you haven't gone to events because you're in your vices. Or it could be family saying that. Or maybe it's like you had to make some choices of like, I could do this, that, or the other. I'd rather do this. But then you get wind of missing out on other stuff because of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it feels like to me. Cleaning house because of the things you missed out on. And cutting someone out because, you know, they're just deceptive and they're foolish. And you're just waiting for them to fuck up to make it easier. Just being honest. Now we have the Ace of Wands in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. So this is the second High Priestess, except this one's in reverse. Not really awesome when it's in reverse. It's like someone's not seeing what they need to see, and it's causing a delay at the beginning. And because we do have two High Priestesses here, and we only have the Fool as the other major arcana, I mean, I'm definitely sensing someone here has some major abilities. Agree. Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, someone's not seeing something. So let's look at the High Priestess in reverse for my Virgos in love. December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify the High Priestess in reverse for my Virgos in love. December 3rd to the 9th. Where am I at? 11 minutes? Oh, good. We're good. Doing really good. Clarify the High Priestess in reverse. Usually I'm like, oh, fuck, 20 minutes in. Clarify the High Priestess in reverse for my Virgos in love. December 3rd to the 9th. Ugh, can't wait till fall's over. Clarify High Priestess in reverse. Clarify High Priestess in reverse for my Virgos in love. Ooh, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify High Priestess in reverse for my Virgos in love. December 3rd to the 9th. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a narcissist on the board. Clarify High Priestess in reverse for my Virgos in love. Man, everyone's dealing with narcissists. Everyone's dealing with cheaters. Everyone's dealing with people confessing. It's a night to go to the bar. A week to go to the bar, that's for sure. Clarify High Priestess in reverse. My Virgos in love. December 3rd to the 9th. Go out, have fun with friends. Forget about all these awful people. You know what I mean? Seems like everyone needs to do that right now. So to clarify the High Priestess in reverse, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Okay, Virgos. So this could always be vice versa. It could be your partner not seeing. It could be you not seeing. But either way, it's like someone is looking ahead and expecting something to come their way. But there's something they're not seeing that's prohibiting the ships from coming in, okay? And this is what we have to clarify High Priestess in reverse. We have the King of Swords in reverse. This is my Narc card. Aquarius energy could also be Gemini or Libra. It's a double air card. So someone who's very emotionally detached. This is someone who doesn't share any emotion whatsoever. This is also someone who is a very manipulative communicator. They're really, really good with their words. Okay, so good. It's like you come to them and you know that they're good with their words. So you come up with a plan of how to go about the conversation and they still make you forget. They still can like manipulate you. And then we have the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Could also be, excuse me, Sagittarius or Leo or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So we have two people. These are two very different energies. The Queen of Wands in reverse is someone who's very angry, very jealous, just very immature, really. She's a little hostile. She doesn't really get a whole lot done. It's like she's a little bit of a manipulator in her own right, but not to the extent of a narcissist. So we have two people here who are not happy, very much not happy, and trying to work together, but I gotta be honest, it's like these two people are trying so hard to work together, but it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel like it's working. I keep getting this feeling of like things are just gonna, like, the ground's gonna fall beneath me at any moment. You know what I mean? And I'm sure at least one person in this union feels that way. Whether it's you, Virgo, or your partner. For some of you, this is a external person. This is a third party. And if it's a third party, you already know about them. Okay. Let me make that very clear. If it's a third party, you already know. If you're like, do they have a third party? Then no, that doesn't apply to you. You see what I mean? Because we already have a true pair here, but this feels like a different energy than this one a little bit here. So again, if you know there's a third party, this is the third party that you or your partner are working with, and it's not working. But for most of you, this is the same energy. Which I think is why, Virgos, again, if you're this role in the story, I think that's why you're trying to cut someone out and just waiting for them to slip up. You're like, I know what they're up to. I just need a reason. I just need like one solid, tangible reason to show them, look, it's obvious you're doing this, and I just need to like not do this anymore. Okay? So you're just waiting. You're just biding your time. Now we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is releasing yourself. And I do kind of sense that. I mean, we do have someone looking ahead, double confirmation looking ahead. We have two High Priestess on the board. Someone's cutting out manipulative, deceptive stuff. It's like someone is definitely releasing themselves, which is really great. Now I like seeing this. I like seeing this, Virgos. The Ace of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is my pre-Empress card. She's the Empress before she gets, married and a little bit more mature. She's very intuitive. She's very independent. She's very abundant. She's very confident. Very, very happy. She's kind of like the sought-after single female or male. Gender doesn't matter. But it is Empress energy. So it's more feminine energy, but we all have it. It's all good stuff, guys. Even guys, you're going to want this kind of energy. Trust me. Makes you very... irresistible is probably the best way to say that. So this Nine of Pentacles, this person who's in this pre-Empress mode is feeling very single. Okay, so Virgos, I feel like this is for people trying really hard to get out of relationships or out of a dating situation. Because at the end of the day, you end up feeling single. You know what I mean? Ending up feeling single, like you have a new beginning, that you have clarity. I keep getting like... I have mental clarity. I have a lot of mental clarity at this moment. Like, that's how it feels. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Yeah, Virgos, honestly, if this is you, if you're working really hard with somebody and it just doesn't seem to be going well, I think you come to that realization that you have to cut this out. Some of you might come to that realization a little later and get that clarity a little bit later, more like a couple weeks from now. Clarify Ace of Swords, but that's how it seems to me. It seems like, Virgos, you're separating yourself from somebody or someone separating themselves from you. Clarify Ace of Swords. Clarify Ace of Swords. Like, I don't even see soulmate cards. I'll be honest, I don't see a whole lot of love here. I see a lot of work. I see a lot of work and a lot of effort and some pain. I don't see any love. I'm trying to, the only love card I see is this, and it's a self-love card. It's the hoping they fuck up card. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. So you know what, Virgos? Good for you. If you're getting out of a situation and you're finding your own way to do it, that's not, incredibly manipulative. It's a little manipulative to wait for them to fuck up because they will, and then just to leave. But, that's how you want to do it. That's how you want to do it. No judgment here. I'm just saying. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify Ace of... Ooh, lots of cards. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify Ace of Swords for my Virgos in love. Okay. What do we have here? Got one card, two cards, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. 6, 7. Wow. Okay, some of my Virgos already have someone else on their mind. Interesting. So overall energy, we have the Eight of Cups around the Ace of Swords. So someone's coming to the realization that they were keeping themselves from their happy. I definitely don't feel like this is, I can't leave this person right now. I think you were probably feeling this for a while, and you've come to the realization that this has to come, that kind of thinking has to come to an end. That's why you're waiting for them to fuck up to cut them out. Just to be honest. But that's what I'm sensing. It's like recognizing that you've been keeping yourself from your wish come true. That you've been keeping yourself from your happy, which is, to me, seems like just cutting out vices or cutting out a manipulative individual here. So I'll show you the cards that we have, and I'll tell you what I think is going on. So we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then this line came out by itself, so I'm going to keep it together. Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh, don't know why my camera just freaked out. Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So with this Two of Pentacles, to me, I mean, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel like Virgos, you're trying to find your balance. You're trying to let your guard down. You're trying to move on in life a little bit. You know what I mean? You're trying to move on, get your happy, even if it's with someone else. Even if your happy is just shedding away vices. I really feel like there's a hell of a lot more going on, as I talked about. But that's how I'm mostly feeling it. And for those of my Virgos that have their eye on someone, yeah, you're juggling a little bit. Because you already know what you want and what you're going towards. And you're letting your defenses down so you can go after it. Now, this is what we have. The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. It could also be Aries or Leo. There's a lot of fire. This is someone like coming in really, really quickly, very passionately, towards a Queen of Cups energy, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is the Cancer card. Again, could also be Pisces or Scorpio. A lot of emotion. Lot of love here in this one person. And you want to run after them very quickly. And I know a lot of people say, like, oh, that's the player card. And of course, some of y'all are players. Just it is what it is, right? Not all of you are, but some of you are. So some of my Virgos, you might be, you know, feeling single in this new beginning and feeling very, very clear about needing to just make yourself happy. And so, sure, maybe some of you are being a little lusty after an individual who wants love as opposed to lust. Hey, not my business. That's your business. I know there are those individuals out there. Others of you, I really feel like, are just rushing in really quickly to this individual. And then others of my Virgos, if you don't have your eye, sorry, my cat's fucking with stuff. If you don't have your eye on someone new with the Queen of Cups energy, this to me could also be, for those of you who just really want to be single, you're going to have fun and play the field and go out and date because you're ready for real love. You know what I'm saying? Now, we do have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So to me, this is saying definitely you're trying to move into calmer waters and to be more wise about your investments, even though you have an overall energy of feeling like you can't really do that right now, like you're struggling. You're going to come to a point where you can. It's just not the right time right now. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. It'll turn, and it will turn. I'm just saying this is a stagnant energy, but this is a moving energy. It just feels like, yeah, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. But you'll find it. You'll find it. Otherwise, you know, this would be in reverse, right? You'll head towards that better investment. The better person to invest in. You will. Trust me. You will. It just won't be soon. It won't be soon. It won't be soon. Definitely not before the new year. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? So, it's not time because maybe some of you still are waiting for them to fuck up. But I also see, like, you know, as I already pointed out, you got two people working really hard together on something and not being very successful because they're not happy. Those two people are not happy. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Plus, someone's still releasing themselves. And you can't really you know, have new love if you're still so stuck emotionally, or like, or, you know, stuck in the past, or just unable to get past that negative emotion. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Oh, nothing came out. Okay, we'll try again. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Oh, that flew out with a vengeance. Oh! Not surprised that one flew out. I'll show you guys when I'm done. I got that violent cough right when I looked at it. Clarify. Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Any messages for my Virgos in love, December 3rd to the 9th? Okay. Oh. Some of you guys have kids each. Okay, so... Oh, very interesting. Okay, so there's a couple things going on here. So, overall energy, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So for those of you Virgos where I sense that some of you already have your eye on somebody, it might be someone from your past that you're trying to come together with after leaving this person. It could also be, you know, reconciling just the situation just by getting closure. Even if it ends up with you walking away from somebody, it doesn't mean you have to be with them just to, you know, close out a problem or close out a situation. But definitely some of you are moving towards someone from your past. Now, we do have children here. Your love life is being affected by children. Maybe some of you guys have kids. Maybe for those of you who are returning to someone, it's someone you actually have a child with. But definitely children are a factor here. But I'll be honest, I don't feel like it's a very significant concern. I know how weird that sounds. What I mean by that is the children who may be involved or affected by this, I don't feel like it's a really terrible impact right now. It's like, I think if the situation gets worse and it doesn't get resolved or you know, or cut out, then yes, it will definitely affect the children in a very negative way if it continues. But right now, I feel like they're not incredibly aware in a negative way. They might be aware something's up, but I really feel like it's not a major problem yet. I guess that's the best way to say it. I feel like it's not a major problem yet. It could be at some point, again, if this stuff doesn't get cut out or resolved. And then we have Release Your Ex. This is the one that flew out with a vengeance. The time has come to clear your energy. And I think you know it. You definitely know it, and you're going to do it. You're just kind of waiting for them to do one last fuck up, and then that's it. You're cutting them out. And you've already made up your mind that that's exactly what your plan of action is going to be, you or your partner. Okay, Virgos, that was the love reading for the December 3rd to December 9th. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out Patreon. I'll see you guys later. Bye.